from Living Vibrantly, and if you follow me, you know that I am all about helping you feel your best through healthy living from the inside out. Nutrition, exercise, sleep, hydration, all those good things that we know we should do, but sometimes we just don't do them. So as a coach, that's my role, to support you in actually forming those healthy habits. And I have a new program that I'm really excited to tell you about because I think it really fills in a gap in what I have been seeing in a lot of my clients. So this program is called Clean Week. And if you watch any of my other videos, by the way, I usually never wear my glasses, but these are brand new and I love them. So I'm trying them out tonight. Hopefully that glare from the light is not too distracting. But anyway, back to Clean Week. So if you have watched any of my videos before, you know a lot of my programs will be working together for 3 months or a year or at least 1 month. And I found that as I am in the discovery process with potential clients, and as you guys are telling me that you want to make a change in your life, you want to get healthier, but you feel like a month might be a long time to commit to, let alone a year, that you're not really sure if you can do it right now, not sure if you can fit it in your life right now, just not sure, maybe too busy, maybe things are just super unpredictable with young kids, and it's completely understandable. So the really cool thing about Clean Week is it's just 1 week long, and it's intended as a starter program, as a quick win. So I'll tell you all about what you'll be doing for the week, but just know that the ultimate goal is to have a super successful week, that you can do these things for 1 week and just feel like a total rock star at the end of it. Now, of course, there's a little bit of an ulterior motive, which is that I hope you will continue beyond 1 week, right? Not just go back to, because you can only do so much in 1 week, right? So the goal is not to just do it for 1 week and be done. Of course not. But you got to come in telling yourself, okay, it's just 1 week. I can do this. And then when you see that, yes, you can do it and you have done it, then at that point you can look at what did you do in the week that we were together, and how can you incorporate that into your life going forward? So let me tell you actually what this week is all about. So it's an intro to a healthy lifestyle. It involves fitness, so exercise, home workouts, 30 minutes on video. I'll tell you more about the workouts in a minute, but includes working out at home. There's a meal plan with recipes, and you get to choose among the recipes. So it's not telling you eat exactly this at exactly this time. There's different breakfast recipes, lunch recipes, dinner recipes, and snack ideas for you to choose from, so you can pick the foods that you like and you enjoy. And then there's a coaching group. There's a coaching component to it. So depending on when you are enrolling in this program, I may have a group running where you'll be doing it along with other people, or we may do it, you do it more as a self-guided thing where you plug into a membership site with files and access to all the materials that you need, recipes, things like that. But you would be doing it on your own and reporting back to me and coaching, I coach you one-on-one, depending on if I have a group doing the program or not. So you can do it whenever the timing works for you, if you want to wait for the next group, or if you want to just start on your own time. And, sometimes there's a group and it's not the right time for you if you're, traveling during the time that it's scheduled for. So that's why I like to offer the self-guided option, so you can just do it whenever works for you, and I'm always available to you. So we got fitness, nutrition, and support, the 3 legs of the stool, the 3 pillars of a healthy lifestyle. So let's talk about the workouts. So like I said, they're 30 minutes, and there's actually 4 different workouts. There is a strength session, cardio session, core exercises, and that one involves both standing and floor exercises, and then flexibility, stretching. So for the 7 days, you do 3 of them twice and 1 of them once. So just get one stretch day, but it's 30 minutes a day, and it's not like the same workout every day. The most that you'll do any of them is twice during the week. Now, if you love this program, you decide you want to continue. Like I did this program myself for a week and just followed it to a T to see what it was like. These workouts are challenging, and I could see myself doing them regularly. So you can keep going with them if you love them. I would recommend, obviously, if you're doing this week after week after week, your body gets accustomed to it. So if you decide that you love this lifestyle, then I would encourage you to get into Beachbody On Demand and get access to hundreds of workouts instead of just those 4. But okay, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, right? But just so you know, this wasn't really designed to be a program that you would follow for like months and years on end, but you could potentially do it for longer than just 1 week. So those are the workouts. You would need some free weights. What I recommend is, where do I have it here? So I would recommend a light pair and a heavy pair of weights. For your light pair, you could do 3 pounds if you're just starting out, or maybe 5 pounds, and then heavy pair 10 or 15. And if you're really strong, you can go a little heavier than that. But if you're someone who's just getting into working out, probably the lighter weights would be more appropriate. You can consider a pair of adjustable weights if this is the beginning of a fitness program that you're embarking on. As you get stronger, you want to go up in weight, and you don't want to always have to keep buying new weights, right? So, thinking in the long term, you can buy a pair of adjustable weights and you add weight or take it off, but it's a lot cheaper to have those handles that you add and subtract weight from rather than having to buy a whole new set of dumbbells each time. So just a thought, but you will need some type of weights. You can make it work, try it out. Like even people use like soup cans in their home, whatever you have around the house. If you want to try it out, like don't let not having equipment be your reason that don't let it be your excuse, your reason you decide, oh, I can't do this, I can't afford it. You don't have to buy weights. Fill up your water bottle and use that. Do what you can, get the workouts done. And if you love it, then the weights are going to be a good investment. Okay. But you don't need them for the first week necessarily, but the strength workout has you using weights. So you need to have something that's an equivalent if you don't have weights. What kind of moves are involved? It's, there's nothing that's like, oh my gosh, I've like never seen a workout move like that before. You know what I mean? They start to repeat. Like there are some squats, there are some lunges, there are some push-ups. You can do them from your knees, do them from your toes. The exercises may be familiar if you've like ever worked out before, but I did think that they put them into some interesting combinations that were new and different, and that makes it challenging. Compound movements, complex movements, like stringing different movements together. And, whenever you do that, like, so for example, instead of just the bicep curl, which is essentially working one muscle, you change it to a bicep curl with overhead press. And then it's not only this muscle and this muscle, it's everything in between as you're transitioning from one arm position to the other. So those compound movements are great. I really felt that these workouts are very appropriate for beginners, but they also are challenging for anyone, which is really the best of both worlds. Now, normally in most programs, there's the regular exercise that there's like, 8 people in the video and most of them are doing one exercise. And then you would have the modifier who's doing something different, something, a little easier, less challenging, low impact, but it was just one person on their own. Maybe you can't, the camera loses them part of the time, things like that. So what's different in Clean Week, in these videos, the low impact, lower intensity beginner exercise is what everyone is doing. And then there's one person who's the intensifier. So then if you decide, okay, wow, this feels really easy, I can do more, then you look for the intensifier. But you don't have to constantly be feeling like you're the odd one out for following the modifier, because you don't have to feel like you're weak or you're taking the easy way out, because in the video, it makes that seem like what's normal for this program. And I just thought that was awesome because it does make a difference. So those are the workouts. And then there is the meal plan. So I kind of mentioned, there are different recipes you can choose from. There's 7 options for each. So if you find one that you really love and you want to eat like the same breakfast for all 7 days, go for it. If you like variety, you want to try all 7 of them, you want each day, you can do that too. In general, the recipes are a combination of lean protein, complex carbohydrates, vegetables, and healthy fats. So like, people get mad when they're like, well, I don't understand what the meal plan is. What kind of meal plan is it? Well, it's not really any special kind of meal plan other than clean eating, real whole foods, not processed foods, but you're learning through experience. There's not so much, we teach you a little bit of, in the way of nutrition, but you learn just by what foods are on in the recipes versus which ones you're not eating, learning which complex carbohydrates, which carbs to choose, what portions are appropriate, which proteins are good choices, which fats are healthy fats. You learn that all just through what's included in the recipes. In addition, the meal plan utilizes Shakeology, which is its own video. I mean, I could go on about this stuff, but you'll have 1 protein shake a day. And the reason for that is it can be hard to get enough protein. Protein is part of what keeps you satisfied. So this can be like your pre-workout, your post-workout snack, busy life on the go. It's great to have a quick snack you can take with you. And not only is it quick, but it's super healthy because of what it contains. So it's not just protein, it also has probiotics, which are going to help your digestion, digestive enzymes, which help you absorb those all-important nutrients from everything else that you eat. Adaptogen herbs, which help the body adapt to stress and support immune function along with your probiotics. Phytonutrients, which help your body have more energy on a cellular level. So it's not just the protein. There's a lot that's in this shake that's helping you have more energy, feel better, so that you're not getting cravings and making poor choices when it comes to food. And it doesn't hurt that it tastes like chocolate, vanilla. You get a sample of the different flavors. There's also a vegan option. Regular has whey protein, or there's a vegan version. But so you get a sample of the different flavors. There's cafe latte, vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. And so when those sweets cravings do strike, you have a healthy option that's not only, because like a lot of healthy desserts, they're still super sugary, but they're just, have natural ingredients and things like that. But this actually contains vitamins and minerals, and it's a low glycemic index food. My point is, not only is it not detracting from your health the way a really sugary dessert does, but there are ingredients in the shake that are adding to your health. So that's why Shakeology is an essential part of the meal plan for this program. And you'll get 7 samples as part of your kit. And then the third pillar is support. And as I said, you'll have me as your coach, and you'll either have a group of people you're doing the program along with, and you get to hear about their experiences and share as you're going, which is fun. But if you don't have access to that at the time that you want to do it, you'll have access to me one-on-one and the self-guided group where you can see all the files, see my daily informational posts, learn about nutrition, learn about fitness, learn healthy living hacks and tips. And so we want to make it so that you take away some knowledge of what makes a healthy lifestyle in general. The benefits of exercise, the principles behind the nutrition plan, tips for fitting healthy living into a busy life, so that you really understand and absorb what you're learning, so that it's not just like, you learn by doing, and that's really important. But then when you really understand, it's like in your body and it's in your head when you have that knowledge. So reading the daily posts and coming in and like engaging with the discussion questions is important too. So the support piece, I think, is kind of the secret sauce that brings it all together, right? Because you can order the kit and then you like stick it on a shelf. But with me following up with you, you will actually use it. So those are the different components of Clean Week. Shoot me an email email info@livingvibrantly.net for ordering info if you don't see it with this video, and let's get you started on your first week of your new healthy lifestyle. Thanks for watching. Take care.